Hi, today I wanted to share my thoughts for the Oakley Flaks as tennis sunglasses and sport sunglasses. These are the Flak 2.0 XXL. There's not a lot of content out there for the XXL. There is content out there for the XL, but yeah, I couldn't find very many resources for the XXL. And I had questions concerning the fit for accessories, the nose bridge, and the frame. And so I'll just talk about those here in this video for other people who are interested in these glasses and they also want the same questions answered. So the first thing is the frame, the socks. These are accessories that I ordered. This I ordered separately from the Oakley website for the different colored socks and nose support for the red one. And they don't sell ones that are specifically labeled for XXL. And they don't mark that the XL accessories will fit the XXL, but they do. It's a perfect fit. So I think the XXL and the XL use the exact same frame. And yeah, the only thing that's different are the lenses, the size of the lenses. So if you want to buy accessories for the XXL, just buy the accessories for the XL, ones that fit the XL, and it should be no problem. Getting these socks in and out is a little bit tricky. I found that actually if you, and also you have to, there is a right and a left side, so look at it a little bit carefully. You can kind of tell by the logo if you have the official one, or you can look at this insert piece right here and make sure that the long side and the short side are the same when you're inserting the sock. And I found that taking it out is pretty easy, but when you're inserting it, instead of putting it in exactly like this, I found it easier to put it in backwards like this for some reason and slide it in and then rotate it. But yeah, do whatever works for you. Just be careful not to damage the left frame. You want to be holding it here and then inserting here. You don't want to hold it here because then there's this weak axis right here that you don't want to damage. So just hold it right here when you're doing your work on it. And then if it's not sliding in well, maybe you can use some sort of lubricant as well to try to get it in. And as for the fit, there is the Asian fit and then there is the standard fit. And I was wondering what the difference was. So I stopped by my Oakley shop not too far from here and I asked them to try on the standard fit and the Asian fit. And I looked at them, they were the exact same sunglass. So I asked them, are they the exact same? And they looked at them, they're like, oh yeah, I think they're the exact same. But they're marked as Asian fit and non-Asian fit. But when I look a little bit closer at them, actually the nose bridge was different. So these are the Asian fit. When you order accessories, any standard accessories for the sock replacements from Oakley, you will get both the standard fit and the Asian fit nose bridge. So the only difference between the Asian fit and non-Asian fit for these sunglasses is the nose bridge. These are a little bit smaller. It's kind of hard to tell here. But the Asian fit ones are a little bit thicker, a little bit higher. So it helps support for those of us who have lower nose bridges. But yeah, if you order the accessories here, you're going to get them anyway. So don't worry about that. And even with these nose bridges, if you have a really small nose bridge, I think it's not going to be enough to hold it on your face. For me, even though I am Asian, I do have a higher nose bridge. So for me, it's not a problem. Even the standard fit works fine for me. But the higher supports actually does keep it a little bit more snug in place. And the reason also why I chose the Oakley Flaks were the first of all, there's a couple other options out there, like Nike sells some, but the nice thing about the Oakley ones, it's a lot more accessible. Like the Nike ones, you have to order it online, send in your prescription, and hope that it fits. But with the Oakley Flak one, there's a lot of Oakley stores scattered around, so you can stop by an Oakley store and try out the different fits and see if they work for you or not. So it was kind of no-brainer for me. I'd rather know that I'm going to like the product before I buy it instead of ordering it, waiting a couple of weeks to get it, and then try to negotiate returns if it's not a great fit. I will say that I use the prescription version because I have glasses, and the problem with the prescription version is that the lenses are really thick. But I think that the lab is kind of a skill issue. I can see here it's a lot smoother and smaller, but here it's thicker and it's actually a little bit rough here. So it does cause a little bit of discomfort, annoying discomfort on my, just where it's holding or where it's touching my face. So I'm going to ask them to send it in here and try to shave this down a little bit more. And maybe if they can even shave this down a little bit more, I'd appreciate it. Because yeah, I can feel it. With the standard lens, also if you buy a prescription lens, they also send you the standard lens as well. which is nice of them. Yeah, if you look at the standard lens, it's a lot thinner. You see that? And so when I tried that out in the store, you know, I didn't feel that at all on my face. But with the prescription lens, it's a lot thicker. I don't have that terrible eyesight, so it doesn't have to be this thick on the bottom. For just some reason, they didn't shave this part down. Maybe they were rushed or didn't have a lot of time, but yeah, they didn't have much time. And also, if you do have really bad glasses and you need thick lenses, they're probably not going to allow you to do prescription glasses for these, because there is a maximum thickness they can do for these glasses. But yeah, oh, I forgot to mention also, when you buy these glasses, yeah, they come with the standard lenses if you bought prescription, and they also come with one extra set of nose bridge, just the standard fit, the black ones, since I ordered black. And then yeah, these red ones I ordered custom from Oakley. But a couple more things about this. So I play tennis, and so I chose the Prizm Field lens because I thought it would block out enough sun that I can look at the sun while I serve. But also it wouldn't be totally black where if it was a little bit more of a cloudy day, I wouldn't be able to see the tennis ball. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with this choice. I do think that it is slightly darker than I'd like. The tennis ball, it just takes a little bit of adjustment to get used to seeing the ball through sunglasses. But it's not bad at all. And it just, yeah, after you rally for a few minutes, I think you'll get accustomed to it. And yeah, serving into the sun's not a problem. When you play tennis, you know, you want to throw the ball up for the serve, and sometimes the sun's right above you. But yeah, with these sunglasses on, I can look right into the sun momentarily, long enough that I can get my serve in. If I just stare at the sun, it does bother my eyes, but if it's just briefly, then it's not a problem. And also running around, it stayed on just fine. I was able to yeah, do all my normal maneuvers without any issues. I did notice that since the glasses completely cover your eyes, it's both a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is that, you know, everything is in the Prizm Field tint, so that's really nice. And that's why I ordered the XXL lens. But it also, the humidity kind of gets a little bit worse inside the frame. There is a little bit of space here for airflow. So for me, it's not bad, but I live in a less humid area. So if you live in a very humid area, it might be a problem, but like, I don't know. I haven't tried it out, but yeah, for me, there was a little bit of airflow here. So I just noticed that's a little bit warmer inside my sunglasses, but it wasn't a big deal at all. And it doesn't bother me at all. And what else did I want to say about these? Oh yeah, and also in general, if you're buying these sunglasses for sports, especially sports that require depth perception, like you're using a ball, I recommend getting the non-polarized. This is why I got these glasses, because they're non-polarized. Polarized lenses does affect your depth perception, so it could affect just so slightly when you're perceiving the ball, how far away the ball seems to be to you. For me, I used polarized sunglasses in the past playing tennis. It wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't feel like it was really affecting me that much, but I did notice I was getting more headaches from using polarized sunglasses while playing tennis. But when I play tennis with these sunglasses, I wasn't getting headaches. I think that's everything. I mentioned, yeah, the frame, it's XXL, is the same frame as the XL Flak 2.0, so anytime you see accessories that say they fit the XL, they fit the XXL as well. Yeah, did I miss anything? No? Okay. Oh, I guess I should probably mention how much they cost, right? These cost me $497, so pretty much $500. I don't have vision insurance. And that's not including the eye exam. Yeah, that was a little bit of a culture shock, because when I was in Korea, I moved to the US last year. Eye exam is free with the sunglasses. You don't need a prescription. And then these exact same glasses, including everything, was closer to $300. I think it's a little bit less than $300. But here in the States, it's $500. Fred, I don't know if it's that much more cheaper with insurance, but I don't think it is, because when I told them I didn't have insurance, they're like, oh, you're in luck. We have a 50% sale if you don't have insurance. So essentially they're telling you that, you know, they're going to sell the same sunglasses for the same price. It's just who's paying for it. You know, are you paying for it or is insurance paying? But I mean, at the end of the day, you're probably going to pay a similar amount of money with or without insurance. I could be wrong, but yeah, the sunglasses themselves were I think like $200, and then like 250, I think, and then the lenses are like the prescription lenses are like $650, and then they did the sale on top of that. If you don't need prescription lenses, then it'll be significantly cheaper for you. So yeah, I think that is everything. I will shave down these edges and then I will post the update on my description to let you know if it's fixed a problem of slightly annoying me with the contact on my face. And I think that's everything, so I hope that helps. Thanks, bye.